Most people don't like to admit when they've made a mistake. I get it. Admitting leads to actually having to deal with it. Or we can just ignore it, which I promise is never really a good idea in the long run. When it comes to thinking about the timeline of societal expectations and pressures that are thrown upon us after graduating high school, it can feel extremely overwhelming. Get a degree, find a job, find your life partner, get married, have kids, and the list seems to go on and on. These pressures can feel so overwhelming that most of the time we decide to go with what everyone else around us is doing. Indirectly, we let society, our parents, and our peers choose our future for us, in fear that we won't make the right decisions for ourselves. When deciding I would move abroad to take a gap year and have a break from my formal studies, there were times where I felt like I would be left behind on that timeline of societal expectations, that I'd be an outsider and no longer part of the crowd. I would lie if I didn't tell you guys that sometimes I felt like I was making a mistake, but I wasn't ready to conform to the expectations that were waiting for me on that timeline. I still don't know if I am, or if I ever will be, to be completely honest. Although leaving everything behind and starting from scratch in a foreign country can seem to be an intimidating thought to some, I never really saw taking the normal path as an option. After nearly 3 years of living in a beautiful and culturally rich country, I've come to realize that I've learned and experienced so much more than I could have ever learned on a college campus. Although I came to this country with no idea what I was walking into, France has truly exceeded all expectations, and my gratitude is forever endless. Of course, it's amazing to say that on a daily basis I'm surrounded by such diversity, such beauty, such history, but those things, I promise, are just icing on the cake. I've realized that the true benefit and beauty of living abroad was starting a deeper relationship with myself. When we are introduced to new surroundings and are faced with obstacles, we're forced to dig deeper than surface level, revealing new layers of ourselves that maybe we weren't even familiar with before. Fresh experiences and difficult situations call for growth and endurance. I believe that when everything we've ever known is left behind and you're put into a completely new environment where different ideas, perspectives, and approaches on life are present, we are pushed and encouraged to discover who we truly are and what we stand for. So nearly 3 years later, I can absolutely say without a doubt that my decision in the past to move abroad was not only one of the best I've ever made, but it has inspired and helped me create my path for what is yet to come. Although the thought of fresh baguettes and warm pastries in the morning, learning a new language, and the other highly romanticized parts of Paris are all tempting reasons to move abroad, I've now realized moving abroad was ultimately for me and my prosperity. Hi humans, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be releasing the part 2 to this video next week. It is going to be on why my friends decided to move abroad. So you won't only be getting my perspective, but other people's too. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. I will see you guys in next week's video. Bisous! Mwah.